Hello, my name is Michael Walters and this is my portfolio. Um, this area is just a bit about me, obviously, a bit of information about myself, where I'm from and what I aspire to be in the future. Unfortunately I couldn't put a photo on because I didn't know how. But this is my standard one. Oh, yeah, standard one. 1.2 is my reflection on multiple intelligences. It's just here on how students learn. And this is just a picture of what it looks like, the organization of multiple intelligence in the brain, pretty much. Um, there are also multiple intelligence tests just over here. Yeah, it just looks at just heaps of multiple intelligence tests. This is an overall multiple intelligence test, which looks at all the aspects of multiple intelligence. This is a marking guide, so it shows you how to score them pretty much and shows you which one you are. And this is just an example of a test that goes deeper into the understanding of each multiple intelligence. So yeah, good resource. I have also included the 6 thinking hats. This is my reflection on them. It describes how to think in group discussions and it describes individual thinking. It also explains what each hat means as well. And this is a diagram of that, what that means. For standard 1.5 I have inserted the little known facts activity, icebreaker activity, and there is also a video of us carrying the activity out as well, just underneath or just above it, just above where the activity is. This is my reflection on chapter 5, which talks about learner diversity and also explains how students with disabilities can participate in physical activity lessons. Yeah, just at the bottom there is a table of teaching strategies for students with learning difficulties. Just here. Yeah. It talks about different strategies to use in a secondary context pretty well, so it's a good resource to have with you. Teaching. Pedagogy. So on standard 3.3 from the lecture I have my reflection and understanding of pedagogy. It outlines the different types of pedagogy in a teaching context such as instructional, collaborative, cooperative and so on. Which is here, that's my reflection. Underneath pedagogy I have Bloom's taxonomy, which is another teaching strategy. Just here under Bloom's taxonomy. The Bloom's taxonomy is my reflection and understanding of Bloom's, which is here. These are just this is just a table to help understand Bloom's taxonomy better. It's a good resource. These are questions. It's for researching and debating a topic, so it just helps deeper thinking into certain topics. And this is just a file that shows how it's being applied to exploring insects and stuff, so it's good. We then have move on to my reflection using technology in teaching, just there. This is a PowerPoint of types of training, and there is also a video of how types of training is applied. This just shows different ways of using technology in the classroom. So, assessment, this is my standard 5. And 5.1 is my reflection and my understanding of what the different types of assessments. And there is also a website just at the bottom of my reflection which shows different assessment strategies. Yeah. This is just a worksheet of different scenarios to assess your knowledge. Yeah. It contains scenarios with assessments, and it shows whether they were fair, valid, or reliable or not. And it is up to you to decide what best suits each one and just change them around and make it better. You can. And 5.2 is my reflection on understanding of if an assessment is fair, valid, and reliable. It outlines information which will assist in providing appropriate feedback. So there it is there. So yeah, there is also activity which shows the difference between a fair and an unfair assessment. It's the two shapes that we do in our tutorial class. I found it really good. And understanding these is an example of a rubric. Yeah, and then, yeah. It grades the overall performance in physical education. There's also 3 different grading systems used here, so it's a good example or good guide to follow if you ever stuck writing a rubric. Um, this rubric provides students with information needed to complete the subject pretty much. So yeah, and this is my 5.3. This is my reflection on the grading systems used in schools and the different ways to weight them. Yep. And this is just a worksheet of scenarios of different grading systems being used. This will test the knowledge of how to identify if you're grading right or wrong. So it's a good tool to use in case you're worried if you're not doing grading systems right. So it's got heaps of different scenarios. And this is a table of different averages, and it explains what they mean, how to use them, and how to measure them. So that's a really good resources when you're grading. And this is there is also a national grading system here, just underneath here. It's used for health and physical education, just here. That's an example of it. And this is just an insight on what I'll be grading on pretty much, so it's a good resource to have. Yep. And lastly, 5.5. This is my reflection on the final lecture, which was reports. It outlines different types of reports, how they should be judged, and who is accountable for what. It also shows that whatever mark you give a student, you must have the means and proof to support your decision. So accountability is quite high. Yep. And this is just a small activity on how not to allow to report. Yeah, you find the issues with the report, address these, and provide a possible solution, like what would be better, and that's it there. And that's my slide. So thanks for watching.